I was born without tear ducts. That might have been somebody laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in to Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're in the midst of a bunch of tragedies all the time, always, it seems, but if we keep looking forward and we keep using whatever extra time we have to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh. That is, if the world continues to spin. Who knows, you know? Getting us started off right is my co-host of 69 episodes and my brother of 29 years, Drew Rogers, everybody. What's up, dude? Oh, yeah, we got that all ready to go.
Hi. How you doing?
You know, hanging out. This is Bud.
Nice.
You look cool. You look real smart,
Nice.
Which is
Oh,
good.
thank you.
Matches.
They're blue.
Because...
They're blue light blocking glasses. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Those are good. So that means like you can go to the movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And those, right? Hell
yep.
yeah. You know, I was thinking about it the other day. I still have not seen the new Batman, and you know, I love me some Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, oh, I could probably just like go see the new Batman, and then I was like, I would rather go see Spider-Man again, and I've seen it twice.
Yeah, I'd like to see Batman, but it's just like, oh my god, the Spider-Man movie is so cool.
Right? Like, I'm very excited about that Batman movie. Everything I've heard about it has been very positive, but it's like, I don't know, like I could spend money and go see Spider-Man again, though.
Yeah. So I finished Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's what you said. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it gets bad.
If you guys are just getting to Breaking Bad, Drew is being very considerate. Yeah. No, it's an intense one. I really enjoyed Breaking Bad. Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I just started watching the first episode of Better Call Saul before we started today.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna start catching up with you because I only watched the first season of that one, and I didn't watch the movie sequel that takes place after the end of it either.
I'd like to watch that.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to watch that before I watch all of Better Call Saul, just because I'm still in the mindset of like, all right, that story just ended.
Yeah.
And
that feels like the right move, right? I remember when that show first started, and we were like, geez, what are they trying to cash in on the concept of weeds? But they're going way too dark with all this meth.
Yeah, and you and I fucking hated Aaron Paul for like.
We season absolutely of it. Did, yeah. By the way, I tried to go back and watch Weeds recently, and I couldn't even handle it. I was like, "This is just there's not enough."
I never watched that. I was just like,
I remember I watched like the first 2 seasons, and I was like, "This is great." And then just like going back and watching it, it was like, "There's something missing." There's just like something. I remember I fell off like in like season 3 because like my favorite character wasn't there anymore, and then it was just like. But yeah, like going back, I was like, I don't remember what was appealing, you know, to begin with about this.
Yeah,
but Breaking Bad is solid as hell. I've been watching The Punisher because like I'm just trying to finish it because
so good.
You know, it hit Disney Plus and it is pretty good. But I'm on season 2 and it's a slog, dude. It's hard to get through. You know, it's very slow. And it's just like it's a lot of just kind of like torture porn. It's just like, and now we shoot a bunch of people. And then face no consequences about it.
They're like, do you feel something?
Yeah. It's like,
we're going to do it again. Now do you feel something?
And I keep like starting it foolishly when like I'm in a good mood. I'm like, I'm going to sit down and watch an episode of The Punisher. And it's just like, this is too much.
That's a bad idea.
I know. What am I going to do? Well, what do I need some kind of I need an alternative. What is a good fun show for me to watch when I'm done with an episode of The Punisher?
Bob Ross, anything may be a good decision. Regular show.
Ah, yes, of course. I'd show our paintings, but they're of course still out of view.
I would say probably Adventure Time more than regular show.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of good
cartoons. That's like right full on, like take you out of the entire world.
I think. And you know what? I've never like sat down and absorbed that whole show. Like I've watched like bits and pieces, handfuls of episodes, but like I never like watched the whole thing. Maybe I should do that. You know, that seems like a good antidote to the right. You know what we need? We need a show that's like the rewarder. It's like the same thing, and he like wears a skull mask shirt and everything, and then he just like shows up and he like gives you flowers or candy or something. Like, hey, you did good. Like I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Frankie Casty.
Frankie Casty. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, if you're not a long time timey, then you may not know that Drew draws things, and when Drew draws, then he drew things. Drew's drawings. Anyway,
that and
yeah, like
that
we can.
And that well, I printed this, but I drew the original.
Yeah, you cheated there on the printed one. So every week what happens is Drew will participate in the conversation, be part of drawing the whole time, and by the end of the show we have like a whole tapestry of callbacks. Like this is last episode's. You remember what we got going on there? Like I know we have this Mountie that was like a big nosed Mountie that was like what one of the congressional districts looked like. Yeah, and
our dad gave him a super hilarious name afterwards, but I can't.
Oh yeah,
it was like Daniel Duell or something instead of Dudley Do Right.
Yeah, I forget like why. Yeah, somebody was puking there. I don't remember what that was.
One of the congressional districts in our Who Am I game
whose neighborhood is this?
Whose neighborhood? Yeah, was to me it looked like a reindeer vomiting, or somebody else it looked like a reindeer vomiting.
Right. That sounds like a you thing.
I can't remember.
Well, anyway, stay tuned if you want to see Drew's drawings at the end of the show too, and you'll see him all throughout too because he can't stop drawing. That logo up in the corner over there, Drew drew that as well. I always feel like when I tell somebody that you drew something, it just Drew like it just, I just feel like a 3-year-old Drew. Anyway. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have our first guest. Sound cool to you, Timus?
Sounds cool to me.
Sorry I yelled at you. Our first guest of the evening is one of my good friends. I haven't talked to him in a little while because he moved away. He's far now. He's not that far. I could go see him if I really wanted to. I like the ball's in your court. All right. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know. My point is, I love this guy. He's a funny comic. He's a good dude. Put your hands for the one and only Garrett Snipers. Hey. What's up?
What's up, guys?
Not a whole lot.
So I just want to let you know that good. I'm really looking forward to the Rewarder. I would definitely check that out.
You'd watch that? Yeah.
Just him fun. Handing out lollipops and hugs.
Sandwiches.
The only violence that he ever has is a very firm handshake.
Yeah. And it's just like it's the same. Ooh. It's the same logo, only like the skull is smiling. It's like
hell yeah. The 69th episode. Nice.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Garrett reached out last week. I posted that like the 68th episode. We're doing it right now. And he goes, I want to be part of 69. I was like, booked. So.
Hell yeah. Here I am.
Much appreciated, man.
Brought in via satellite.
Yeah. What have you been up to, man?
I don't know, man. Just living here, working, doing comedy, trying to pave my way here. I'm at like the first rung. Or if there's a row, like a rung below the first rung, that's where I'm at. So,
and you're hosting a mic now, right? on a Monday?
Yeah, I just started last month. I just did my 4th one last night.
Yeah.
It's Monday's Hell Yeah at Halyards. It's in Brooklyn.
Nice.
It's a good time.
That's pretty great, man. Going well so far?
Yeah, it's been a good time. There's been people in the crowd some of the weeks, so that's been good.
Yeah.
Like last night, we just had 4 random people from the bar wander into the back room. So it's like a separate room, which is nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate having to do comedy by combat where you're like trying to tell jokes. There's 3 people at the bar, but they're like, "Get the fuck out of here, kid."
Yeah.
We don't need to hear that.
I've been doing that a lot lately. So
Can I say fuck on this show? Is this?
I mean,
is this
yeah,
on
we don't
Disney?
have any like sponsors or anything, man. You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, then what's the point of the commercial break? You don't have sponsors?
It's so I can take a breather. Usually, I smoke a very
yeah.
quick cigarette.
You're just out of breath after talking for 3
Yeah.
minutes.
Exactly. Oh man, I talked for a whole 3 minutes. Like I don't usually do that unless.
Let's take a minute break. Let's hear from our
Every
non-existent
once in a while, I
sponsors.
just need a little. Yeah, we've talked about it before, just like having fake sponsors to throw up there.
That's why I made that like plus time soda thing, and I didn't even think to like put it on.
Oh
here.
yeah, I'll put that together. Yeah, we do have our Plus Time cereal sponsored by our good friend Ty Moore as the spokesperson.
We also have an
nice.
official Squeezecast jetpack, but
That's right.
It's not available to American audiences.
No, still in prototype, in beta testing. For us. I think it runs on Smiles or something. I forget how that worked.
Yeah, who's doing the testing for that? Is that you, Drew?
North Korea mostly.
Okay. Yeah,
oh my god.
We give that to them. That's fine.
Yeah,
They can lose a few men.
Oh God.
You guys want to play a game?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Cool.
That's why I'm
This,
here.
Of course. Right. This is, of course, a game that we like to call. That's right. The name of the game is Who Am I? And the way this works is I'm going to show you a illustrated character that Drew has drawn. And we're going to ask you some questions about him. Try to flesh him out a little bit. Like I can give you some examples from olden times. Like this was our guy from last week. Previous times,
I need to start making them bigger.
Yeah. Oh no, you do make them bigger. Like I make them smaller to fit them in the corner. That's okay.
Me.
But this is your person right here. I'll put them in your face real quick, right there, and then I'll throw them down in the corner. Yeah. Okay. So first question: what's this character's name?
I'm getting like Dennis the Menace vibes with the overalls, but also like a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
So maybe Raggedy Dennis.
Raggedy Dennis. I like that. It's Raggedy Dennis.
I think that's what
first.
I think that's what we're gonna go with.
Is that like first name, last name, or is that like the moniker is like?
I think it's a nickname. I think it's like not coming to the ring.
Raggedy Dennis.
Raggedy Dennis.
Does Dennis have a last name, or is it just Raggedy Dennis?
I don't know. What's Dennis the Menace's last name? I don't even know that.
That's a good question. I have no fucking clue, and I feel like I would know that.
So I'm gonna go no. He's just Raggedy Dennis.
Raggedy Dennis. I like it, man. I like it.
I like his. Is that a man bun? What is that?
Looks like it. We can let me make him bigger again real quick. Yeah, it's like a
man
pumpkin
bun
situation.
pumpkin situation.
Oh, I see.
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's got like
yeah,
I like that too.
It's like
neat.
partially scarecrow,
Good
maybe. What do you think Raggedy Dennis's job is?
Oh man. Maybe the overalls. He's a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know who else wears overalls.
I mean, whoever wants to wear them. You know what I mean? There's no rules.
I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like they have to have like, there's like a function. Like, you're gonna wear those; they should be functioning in some way.
I
just wearing overalls.
They're functional
I mean,
in
you
overalls
can.
and pants.
I mean, I feel like I've seen a lot of movies where like the artist wears overalls. They're like, I'm painting and I only have strap connected.
I think I'm gonna go with that. I
mean?
think painting. That was my next thought was that they're like a professional painter.
Maybe they like went. Maybe like he went from like mechanic to painter, so like his medium is like oils. Like like I paint with motor oil. or some shit.
Specifically motor oil.
Yeah, why not?
Raggedy Dennis and There Will Be Blood too. Let's watch that.
I love it. Raggedy Dennis. All right, what else? Where does he live?
I mean, the overalls are giving me very like Columbus, like Short North vibes.
Yeah.
I feel like they have like an artist studio, on like Fifth.
Yeah, I feel like the Bun supports that as well. There's like just kind of like some sort of a studio situation. Yeah, in Columbus, you think?
Yeah.
Well, Columbus or like just any town that has a lot of hipsters, college towns.
Yeah,
it would be Park Slope here in New York. We're here in Brooklyn. Park Slope's the neighborhood. That's where all the.
That's what I was digging for. I wanted to see how
live.
local your references are now. Good job.
I'm getting better. My 1 year is in 4 days.
Oh, nice. Hey,
cool.
Preemptive congratulations. Hopefully nothing goes south.
Thank you. Hopefully I don't
just catch
die
fire. Like, I gotta move home. Yeah.
Just a stray tire or something.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Okay. So lives in some sort of artist community. What does he eat? Like what's Raggedy Dennis's diet look like?
Oh man. I mean, he's got some teeth that I feel like he could devour anything he wanted, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Some wrong turn teeth there.
Yeah.
He eats like a lot of corn on the cob for sure. It's definitely messing up his grill. Definitely like a vegetarian diet.
Okay.
Maybe he really loves kale smoothies.
Just kale smoothies and corn for me, please. Thank you.
The time.
He won't eat raw kale and he won't eat corn off the cob. It's like, this is the only way I know how to do this.
I'm really turning Raggedy Dennis into a real douche, aren't I? He's just the worst.
Well, so far he's just like an artsy vegetarian. Like he seems like a normal-ish guy,
Mostly they turn into murderers on this show.
Yeah, that
like
happens.
Murderers or cannibals or just like creeps.
Just super creepy.
I'm trying to keep it light. I'll keep it light.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Sometimes where's the seal guy? Hold on.
I like how Beal the seal is always our
example. Yeah, Beal is always my go-to.
It's like a seal that is the lifeguard at a nudist beach, but a very particular nudist beach.
This guy.
And he just kind of creeps around.
He's the guy who decides who's allowed to be naked at the nudist beach. So he wields his power with an iron fist. But yeah, no, so far, Raggedy Dennis is like one of the nicer people I think that we've had on the show. What do you think,
so far,
Drew? Yeah, so far. But I don't know, like, what's his dream?
I think he just wants to, be a famous painter, big time. Like he wants to be in like when you talk Van Gogh and Picasso and Raggedy Dennis, he wants to be in that group of people.
Oh my God! What kind of a painter?
I don't know what his style is, but
yeah. Like, who are his influences? Like, is he a Picasso guy?
He just goes to the gym. He gets a good workout in, and then he just goes home and paints, and whatever happens.
Oh, okay. So no real style.
He rents out that studio in the Short North, and like his 4 friends come. He's out.
The more you say he lives in the Short North, the more I think I've seen him. Like, I'm pretty sure he's been around a little bit.
He's definitely been at the Shrunken Head. He definitely did 5 minutes. I've seen him.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
He definitely. Yeah, I think Nick gave him the light after 2. I think that's how bad he was.
Yeah, definitely felt like 12. I think is how it was. Yeah, it happens. What does he sound like? You think?
I think he's just he's got like a real deep, soothing voice, like a good, deep baritone.
Yeah.
Talks down here.
Just kind of like my name is Raggedy Dennis. I will paint you a commission if you have coins. Do you have any corn on the cob?
Will you come to my art showing on Tuesday at 7 p.m.?
This rent is ridiculous. I need to sell a painting.
Yeah.
Please.
That sounds
my
right.
Venmo is Raggedy Dennis _1.
Get it now. Let's get it. Let's steal that if it's not already taken. And finally, this is one of the more, probably the most important question we ask in this segment. Who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, I don't even know. I'm just gonna throw out Method Man just because I don't really.
I mean,
know the
it's a safe
honestly.
answer. It's hard not to love Method Man. You know.
Yeah.
Well, give a hand. Put your hands for Raggedy Dennis, everybody. So
yeah.
Thanks for giving him
We're doing
life.
jazz hands.
Yeah. We put our hands here.
We do this. We do
For when
that.
Raggedy Dennis goes to poetry night, we snap.
Yeah, always. Yeah, he's trying to broaden his horizons. He tries to hit other things, open mics, you know, poetry slams.
I appreciate
all
that
sorts
about
of stuff.
him.
Acoustic mics.
He's just
he's
just trying to make friends that he can invite to his studio gallery.
You gotta respect that. You gotta.
It's like a bringer. You just got to make friends outside of comedy so you can do the thing.
That's so hard to do. Oh, you guys are so friendly.
Literally, like by the time I left Columbus, all my friends were just comedians. Like, I had some like coworkers I hung out with. If they're watching right now, I love you guys, but it's like my like people that. Like,
but he
I
never
hung out with
considered you a
lot.
friend.
Yeah.
All right. Put your hands for Garrett, everybody. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have our next guest. Sound cool to you? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Oh, wait. I said I was going to find the Ty Moore one, so I'm just going to stall for a quick second while All right. Coming up next on the show is, I think this is her. It feels like it's her 12th time. I don't think that's right, but I think it's at least
a regular for sure.
Yeah, at least like 6. I feel like probably just a whole.
Anytime I think of one of our more horrifying "Who am I?" first comes to mind.
Oh right, of course, Grandpa Walnut, that guy. Whew. But she's one of my favorite people to hang out with. Very funny, just all around, and an expert on various topics. Put your hands for the one and only Yanni Clements.
Hey!
Coming to us live from the Smith compound, of course.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm wonderful. Yeah. I think good. Yeah.
How are the Smiths?
It's been a tough couple of days for everyone but them because they're so fucking rich. Who cares?
Yeah, right. This was like a blip on the radar for them. You're like, oh,
honestly, like, so I've done my research as
right.
I have mentioned to you before.
Indeed.
I have listened to Will Smith's 16-hour audiobook memoir that is Will by Will Smith. So I'm a bit of an expert.
And he reads it himself, I assume.
He does. He reads it. It's a big production. He's got like snippets of his own music. He plays the entire Fresh Prince theme song at one point.
Does he really?
It's actually
like the extended one, like before they shorten it down and everything? Like he's on the plane and all that?
Yes.
Cool. Very nice.
And like the first hour is a slug.
Mm-hmm.
But then he takes off and we take off with him and it's fun.
Nice.
That sounds pretty exciting.
I'm gonna check that out.
Highly recommend. But I'm also like a really big fan of celebrity memoirs, which is why this event, this slap, really was not a surprise to me because I feel like I know this man. I spent 16 hours with this man.
So like everyone else in the world was like, and you were like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Exactly. Because so a big comment that I saw on the internet was how his speech was like him kind of backtracking sort of because he talked a lot about protection and stuff like that. And that is not accurate. Like if you listen to or read his memoir, he talks a lot about how his main job as a man is to protect his family and how that stems from like growing up in a abusive household where like his mom got beat up a lot by his dad and how he felt really bad for like not defending his mom and how he was like, I'm not going to be that. And so like protection is a big thing for him. So that was like, oh yeah, no, that's the Will in the pages. And also He's from Philly. End of sentence.
Yeah. It's funny that people seem to forget that, as if he doesn't, like, that's not how the theme song starts. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like a really funny moment that I didn't notice when I watched the Oscars, but I noticed on Twitter, like someone did a TikTok that made me laugh, was like, so
In the
when the
400th time you watched that, the slap happen. Yeah.
But so the slap happened right as Chris Rock was announcing Best Documentary Film, which ended up going to
so
Questlove.
bad for Questlove, by the way.
But
Yeah.
here's the moment that I didn't like catch. When Questlove goes on stage to accept his award, right before he goes on stage, he daps up Will.
Oh,
And there's this moment where Chris's face just falls. Like, what the fuck? You're just gonna accept this award from me after you dapped up the man who just slapped me in the face on international television?
Oh my god!
And then just go about your business, and he did. And they're both from Philly, Questlove and Will. So I'm like, yeah. That's what that was.
Said that he was doing some transcendental meditation in that moment. He said he missed it completely. He said he was just like kind of sitting there, just like, because he was like, you know, his category is about to be announced, and he said he was really just trying to like zone into it or whatever. And if you watch the video too, like he's like kind of like when they say his name, he's just like kind of, he's like, oh wait, you know. But yeah, that's the story. I don't know, who knows though. Yeah. But you're right, both from Philly, both famously from Philly. Like
exactly,
not, you know,
like that similar mentality is there, I think. And like Luke said in the comments, Will Smith admitted to puking when he comes. Nothing should surprise you about this man. Oh my God. And I'll tell you something else that is another reason why I know Will Smith is a wild card. This man has never smoked weed. He once broke up with a woman and gave her an ultimatum: you either stay with me or you smoke weed. And she said, bye.
Yeah.
And yet the man has done ayahuasca 14 times.
Oh, is that right? That's the one he chooses. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting. I hope there's a chapter on every single one of those times in his book, too.
No, there is a chapter on all of the times. Like, there's a chapter that's really just, like, all about what he found through doing ayahuasca and, like, how it's, like, this spiritual experience for him and how he thanks ayahuasca for, like, kind of the man he is today and processing all of his trauma and shit like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yeah. Seems like more processing is probably on the horizon as well.
I know, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like,
I'm
has
not
a snack ever been more deserved in your life?
Yes, certainly. And like my biggest beef with it is like that joke was lazy as hell, man.
It was lazy as hell,
and that also came out that he didn't write the joke, and I'm like,
no, that he did. The joke wasn't written; he just said it.
See, that's what I thought. That's what the moment seems like. It's like, I can fit this in real quick. And
yes, that's exactly what happened. ABC was very quick to say, like, hey, nobody wrote that joke.
Not us.
He said that.
Oh, really? I've seen headlines that are like, Chris said he didn't write it. He said it was just...
Well, no, he didn't write it because he just went up there and said it. And
this is the weirdest wrinkle that I think has come out of it since, though, too. Is like yesterday there was like a whole thing where it's like, Chris Rock released an apology like hours before.
No, he didn't.
And then today they were like, there's a fucking apology floating around, and all Chris Rock's people are like, no, that's not real, man. So that's a weird little wrinkle in the story.
And I think it's very telling that Will has apologized and Chris hasn't, and that gets into the whole like racial politics of it all, because you think about how many white men who have gone on stage, especially white men who have said shit about this incident, who have gone on stage and done just ridiculous shit, and no one said a word, and there's been no talks about like, oh, it's the end of a legacy, it's the end of a career, but then you've got the biggest movie star in the world who really, like, he is set for life. This is a blip. He will be fine. And yet everyone's talking about how, he needs to give the Oscar back. Oh, this is an assault.
See, I don't get that.
That's
I don't
just silly.
The like give the Oscar back stuff, because it's not like he won before he walked in.
Exactly,
Like,
and he earned that shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what
I don't understand that. Yeah, go
me
ahead.
either.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying what gets me are the people who are deciding to speak up in the shit that they're saying. Like you've got Judd Apatow talking about how Chris Rock could have died from an open hand slap to the face.
Okay. That's not
in a tweet that's since been deleted.
Oh, really?
Jim Carrey has come out and
saw
said that it was abhorrent.
I've seen
or
like
whatever.
5 headlines about Jim Carrey, and it's like, I mean, I love Jim Carrey. That just doesn't seem like he needs to weigh in on this, though.
Right.
Like, number one, he doesn't need to weigh in. Number two, he doesn't have a leg to stand upon because, like, there's a clip that's going around now from when he accepted an award and just went up and just kissed Alicia Silverstone, a woman he don't know, to my knowledge. Not to mention the whole drama with his deceased ex and the drugs that he apparently, helped her.
I noticed the Adrian Brody Halle Berry thing has been back in the news because of that too. Like, how come we didn't talk about this? Because
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
When it happened, people were like, "Oh, that
classic Adrian Brody, who we all love because he has not hosted SNL yet."
Exactly. And then,
oh my god,
I had another talking point. Man, I could go on forever.
we'll get back to it. In the meantime, you guys want to play a game?
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. This is a game, of course, that we like to call. Oh wait, no, actually, we're gonna take a quick break and then come back and play a game. I forgot. I'm rusty, you guys. All right. See, Garrett, that was like strictly a flow choice there. I was like, I could just go right into the game, but I also need to bring Garrett back on. So I'm just going to take a break real quick and then just reset it. But now I'm explaining it, so I fucked it all up.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
Don't you have another guest to bring on for this game?
I do have another guest to bring on, but the way it works these days is it's a surprise. I mean, it's already in the credits and everything. But we have a guest judge for the... Well, I'll hit this button first. Thanks for the advice. Just mastered archery, you guys.
Hell yeah.
So the way this game works, of course, is that Drew and I, since we're both named Rogers, we have to compete for the right to wear sweaters and put our name on legal documents. And every week we have a special guest judge. And tonight, this is one of my favorite comedians, kind of all time. Just a good dude and a super funny dude. Put your hands for the one and only Bobby Dodds. What's up, man?
What up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all good?
How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm hanging in there.
Perfect. So the way this game works, you guys, is I'm going to show a picture of a congressional district and hit this button real quick so it stays. Okay. Nice. I'll show a picture of a congressional district, and we're all going to talk about what we think that congressional district looks like. All right. And then Bobby gets to reward points based on whatever criteria he wants, right? If you like the answer, if somebody says something that makes you mad instead, you can take their points. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Give as much points as you want.
I am king of points.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're the boss here.
Let's go.
All right. First congressional district. What does this congressional district look like, you guys? To me,
that looks like one of the Easter Island heads that's just like looking up like, what?
Oh, like this is like mouth here?
And no, the like opposite side, like mouth, nose, eyebrow, just.
I see kind of like a Mickey Mouse Sorcerer's Apprentice situation. We got like the hand here and the robe, and it's like a cool hat, but like looks like the hat's catching fire.
Oh,
maybe.
I see it now. I like that.
I see that.
Give yourself a point there.
Yeah, that one. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, first.
Looking at the negative space, I see someone whispering in someone's ear, just a little too close.
Yeah, like mouth here.
Mm-hmm.
And, just leaning down like it's a secret. I like that. All right,
like kind of like a cat throwing a boomerang a little bit. Like maybe he's holding a book but he's also he's holding a book in his left hand, but throwing a boomerang overhand at the top.
Oh
I can see the toe.
So we got like
It kind of just looks like one of those like optical illusions with the vase, and it looks like someone just tried to do that when they were drunk. That's really what it looks like.
Yeah, that's how what is it, gerrymandering? Is that the right word?
Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah.
That's how gerrymandering works. Pretty fucked up, right? You want to see where this is? Oh wait, we don't do that anymore. Yeah, we used to have that function, but that's okay.
But it's gone now.
Yeah, it looks like it's gone now. Usually we can click here. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Cool. I doubted her for a quick second. I'm sorry.
Nice.
All right.
Why would you doubt my girl?
I don't know. I shouldn't have done it. She's mad at me now. Sorry. I love you. She laughed at me loving her. Anyway, so yeah, that's where that is, which pretty fucked up there. Looks like this is in Arizona.
The fucked up place to be.
Representative Greg Stanton. So I got a point so far. Anybody else get any points, Bobby?
I like the I see the cat throwing the boomerang. Give everybody a point. Everybody comes out of that round unscathed.
Ooh.
Yeah, everybody's good.
The best judge of all time.
We're on the board.
We're all going out for ice cream after this too, guys. So buckle up.
Ooh.
Bobby's
Can I
biased.
get sprinkles?
Yes,
No, that's extra.
What if it's like, no, that's where I draw the line. No sprinkles. All right, what does this congressional district look like, you guys? Oh, okay. Sorry. This looks to me, this is George Jetson. We got nose, mouth, hair. This is George Jetson, and he's got a giant gun, right? So it's George Jetson, and he's like holding up some other, like he's holding up Corbin Dallas from fucking Fifth Element. Because Future. I don't know.
It kind of looks like a guy with
because Future.
Good.
like a guy with a top hat who just like took a newspaper from a newsie and he like knocked him over into the puddle. And he's just reading the paper as he walks away. This is very 1920s vibe.
You know,
I see it. I like
I'll give both of you guys a point because I didn't see the man until you pointed out George the Jetson fella. And then you're right. It looks like he's carrying a paper. Or I was thinking maybe some sexual activity going on between him and Marge Simpson. And he's got her. He's straddling him.
Oh,
he's straddling him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna give Bobby points. I don't know.
Bobby gets a point, and it's the 69th episode, so he gets 2 points. 10 points. I agree.
You said it's the 69th episode, so I get 2 points. That's hilarious.
She's really enjoying herself.
Yeah, she's having a good time. Look at that.
Get it, Marge. I see you doing.
She's got her legs wrapped around him so tight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say homie, but he's not there.
Good sexual ink blots.
Yeah.
Congressional districts. That's definitely the sexiest congressional district.
The bottom of it looks like Donald Trump watching from a window in the foreground. You know what I mean? On the right side, you feel me?
Yeah.
On the right side. Like Donald Trump is watching from a window in the foreground. Along with somebody we can't tell on the left.
I like that. He's just like
that's crazy.
All right, everybody else?
I was gonna say like a cartoon man holding like a really like it looks like he's about to deliver a pizza, but it's falling out of his hand. And for whatever reason, he's wearing one of those like long-tailed jackets. That's he could get tripped up on. Yeah,
it's like a fancy pizza place where you have to show up in tails.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like that. True.
See, I see the professor from
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
In the exact same place that you saw George Jetson, except he's riding a Velociraptor.
I see it.
First of all, I love the Powerpuff Girls, and I like Velociraptors. Give that man a point.
Hell yeah. See where this is. Illinois' 10th. Representative Bradley. Why did they put Brad quotation marks like Bradley? Brad. Schneider.
Oh, I was worried. I wouldn't know who Brad was.
He's a man of the people. He goes by Brad.
Like if you walk into some place and somebody's got like their name on a placard on their desk and it says Bradley Schneider, and then they call you, they say, "Oh, you can call me Brad." You're not gonna be like, "Wait, what?" You know what I mean?
Like it's such a big stretch, they had to put it in there. Like no one's gonna know to call me Brad. I should maybe let everyone know.
Let's find out what this looks like. Yeah, look at that. What? You know? All right. No points on that one for you, Yanni. Sorry.
Give her my points.
Oh, you can have. Oh, you want all? Oh,
I'm not gonna be on the show. The only black woman is losing. Give her 2 more points.
Yeah.
2 more points.
I ain't gonna be on boom. Give her 11. There we go. Good luck, fella. Good luck.
All right, guys. What is this congressional district?
I give the points out at my discretion. Good luck, fellas.
Indeed.
This looks like the state of Washington if it were on acid.
Oh shit! They're melting. Give her a point for that one. That was good.
Yep,
we're melting.
Oh man!
And they are on acid. You know, isn't everything legal there now? They are on acid.
Just about.
Oh
yeah, psychedelics. I know it's psychedelics.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, everything pretty much. Yeah, psychedelics definitely like. Yeah, they must be a really fun place to be.
Trying
right
to make
now.
a trip out west. I was just thinking.
Right? I think like psychedelics are legal in Illinois now too, which is like what?
And Michigan.
Man. Yeah, and Michigan. I forgot.
Michigan,
yeah, real close.
Yeah.
I want to go get some shrooms or
I
whatever.
was thinking about heading to the retreat up there for real. No cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I want to hit up a dispensary there because we get a discount with our medical cards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In Michigan for real?
Yeah.
I think
that's
so.
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? I'm having a hard time with this one. Okay. You know the 2 little guys from that are like Hades henchmen or whatever in
Pain and Panic.
Yeah, Pain and Panic. So this is Panic and this is Pain, and they're like coming out of the flames that Hades has put them into. And that's what I
or
see
they're
right there.
doing it.
Or they might be doing it. I don't know.
Oh. We've got a lot of doing it on the 69th episode.
Well, you got a lot of me on the episode, and I'm all about doing
I actually had this. These guys are right here are doing it right there.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah. Danny DeVito has nothing to do with it.
When did you get that?
Right.
I'm pretty sure you found this for me, Drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think so. It was definitely like a comic book store find, like probably a decade ago or so.
The only thing I can see in this one, man, is maybe a ship going over a huge wave. And I don't know why the right side of the water is tripping like that, but that's the only thing I can see in it.
Right?
I think they're tipping over.
Yeah, and it's tipping back. Yeah, it's tipping back.
Ooh. Yeah. Garrett, you got anything?
I just keep like in the top, like the top part where like it's like the sea. Yeah, right there where you're pointing. It kind of looks like the communist flag a little bit. So maybe like
the
woman's
hammer, the sickle.
It kind of looks like the woman's hair flip. Like you see that, like the around the. I don't know. I got nothing, you guys. It's like it's like metaphorically she's shifting into her communist state. She's she's one of the Trump supporters that are like pro Russia. She's like slowly morphing into that. I don't know. I got nothing. That one's a tough one.
That one was abstract, though, man. That was a thing.
I need to go see it. I think I need to go see a psychiatrist and really talk about my ink spots.
That's very possible. Let's find out where this is. Texas 30th. Eddie Johnson.
Oh, Eddie doesn't get a quotation. He's no Edward.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't say Edward.
No, we all know that he's Eddie.
Exactly. He says it on Front Street. I am Eddie. If Brad
That's
just
the name
had
on
the balls,
his birth certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's find out what this looks like, because this, like, the wavy lines is like, is there water nearby? That doesn't. No, we're in Texas.
Wait, no, there's a wee bit of water there.
Yeah, not much.
Oh wait, no,
yeah, a little
it's
bit
covering
here.
some of the water.
Exactly. Yeah, like it's
understand.
on the water. There's like a bridge here, maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's no logic to the lines. There's just, trying to get the best number of
Vibes.
people.
Yep. All right. Any points on that one, Bobby? Everybody answer?
I think did I award points at all?
I think you gave Yanni some points. I did give
you the first point. And I'll give myself a point for the ship thing because Yanni agreed with me. And give Garrett a point too, because that's my guy.
Boom.
Hell yeah. Thanks, fair. Bobby.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see.
Come on, brothers. Come on, fellas. What are you doing?
Let's say I'm nobody's guy.
All right. What does this congressional district look like, you guys?
See, for me, this looks like a spaceship about to take off from the base.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I was going to say the same thing, except for it's taking off in the wrong direction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like it's going
confused.
Down. Guys, I don't want to like worry anybody, but we accidentally built the spaceship upside down.
It's actually a ground ship.
That's a ground ship.
It's gonna go through the Earth.
Headed to Earth. ETA now.
Now.
Immediately.
I see bottom right, Scrooge looking out of his broken window. See that nose?
Oh yeah.
Looking out of his broken window. Somebody busted his shit up with snowballs and shit.
Yep, exactly.
Since we were talking about Disney characters before, that could be Iago from Aladdin.
Who's Iago?
Oh,
the parrot.
The parrot from Aladdin.
The one that
you know what? I like it. I like that. And I also thought I meant the guy from the Smurfs. Who is he?
Oh,
Papa Smurf?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, the guy.
Gargamel. Yeah,
Gargamel.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's Gargamel face for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Yeah.
It's a glory hole.
It's a Gargamel glory hole.
Where there's Gargamel, there's always glory, you guys.
That's my answer. Gargamel glory hole.
Give Drew a point. Gargamel
give Drew
a point for, and then another point for what do they call it when the fucking damn it, I've been smoking right before the thing. Just give him 2 points. I'll figure out the second point later. It's a word for it. It's a word for it.
Yeah, you don't need to explain all the points right now, Bobby. We'll get to it.
What is it when you take 2 words and you throw them back to back and they start with the same letter?
Oh, alliteration.
Alliteration. There it is.
Yeah.
The second point is for alliteration.
Oh yeah, you deserve that alliteration point, Drew, for sure. Gargamel glory hole.
That sounds like the name of a mixtape or something.
Huh?
That sounds like the name of a mixtape or something. Gargamel glory hole.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
Gargamel glory hole volume 2. That's so funny. I kind of have nothing for this. This just looks like a Pez dispenser on the island of misfit toys. Like you fucked up being a Pez dispenser.
yeah, straight up.
This is definitely the most boring, straight up district for sure.
The squariest one. But there's still a Gargamel glory hole in it. This is Wisconsin's second. Mark Pocan. Mark! Again, there's no Marcus. I don't know. Mark's a normal name.
Jameson, you didn't add your point for that. The Pez dispenser.
Oh, I got a point?
Yeah, for the Misfit Island Misfit Toys, yeah.
Nice. I will add my point. Boom! I'm proud of that point. All right, what else we got, guys? I think this is the last one, if I'm counting right. Oh, my God! All right, what does this congressional district look like, you guys?
That's Tony Hawk doing a kickflip.
Tony Hawk doing a kickflip, that's good. I was thinking it's... this is Nigel Thornberry breakdancing. You got face down here.
I was thinking of like Flashdance, like when she like pulls the water.
Oh yeah,
I like that. Give Yanni a point.
That's good. Yanni gets a point.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I got a fucked up brain, dude. I see you guys. That's why I'm not answering. I see a cow being held upside down, right? Then somebody is breaking off her back legs.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking crazy,
my God.
Right?
And now I can't stop seeing
I'll be
it.
back.
All
I'm gonna make some appointments with some smart people about my life. I'll be right back. I shouldn't think of like that about this thing.
Drew, you have one?
If you look to the side, it kind of like at the far side, it looks like what I think it looks like an alligator.
Oh yeah,
and the part where it's like kicked up at the very top, I think that's its leg, and it's doing like a chorus line.
Yeah.
Drew gets a point for the chorus line.
Yep, that's fair.
That's the alligator from Princess and the Frog living out its dream.
Yeah,
it is.
Like it.
Princess and the Frog reference for the black woman. Give her 15 more points. You kidding me? That was right on the money.
Beautiful. All right, let's see. This is West Virginia's first Representative David McKinley. I gotta see where this one is. Fucking West Virginia.
That's got to be like
Mountain Mama.
Yeah, look at that. It's just, of course, in the middle of everything, and it makes absolutely no sense. Oh, okay. We got like the edge of Ohio, and then it's just like, yep.
We only need one district here. Everybody's got the same opinion.
That's all we got.
Give Drew 15 points for that fucking jump he just did. That was hilarious.
Yep, that's good. All right. I think that's the last one, which means Yanni is our winner. Is that right? Yeah, Yanni is our winner.
Nice.
He won his neighborhood. So, Drew, sorry we can't apply for jobs or anything like that in the next week, or wear sweaters. So, let's hope it doesn't stay this cold. Yeah. And this is, of course, our PSA against gerrymandering being pretty fucked up. So there's that. Please like Sweetscast on Facebook. We're glad you're here. Okay. First of all, thank you guys for doing the show. It's been a lot of fun. Okay. Do we want to pick up the conversation, Yanni? Because I feel like you have more to say.
I do, but I feel like I need this conversation guided because I could go on.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really know how to guide it, honestly.
No, I get it.
I haven't watched the Oscars in several years. I didn't watch any of the movies at all this year. And then, like I said, the only thing that I saw the alert and I was like, oh, I gotta check this out real quick. And then it was like, this joke is about to be scathing. That's what I was looking forward to. And then I see the joke and it was like, oh no. That's
honestly,
the joke?
And that is the most upsetting thing, is that it was a terrible, dated, stale ass joke.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the actual Oscars that night sucked. It was edited awfully. And it was just choppy and weird. And they had very random music playing people off. At one point they played Lupe Fiasco's Kick Push, and I'm like, what am I watching?
That's their playoff music?
That was one of the playoff music. They had a bunch of things. And then I'm trying to think.
The slapping shit was crazy. It was crazy. It was a dumb joke. It was a really
very dumb.
But it was also I'm like, Jada, how can you be mad about the joke though? You understand? Yeah. How can you be mad about the joke? Will, how can you hit a nigga for the joke?
Yeah.
First of all, you Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I would have been more. I think the hit would have been fine if it were at the BET Awards.
I think the hit should have happened. You save a hit like that for a real, like you said, some shit that's vile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A G.I. Jane joke. You know what I mean? From a comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't see the logic in hitting a man for that. Yeah. I can see the logic in being salty about it. I can definitely see the logic in being salty. Man, my wife is here, nigga. Goddamn.
This is where you tap into the conspiracy theorist in me, because they got history. This is not the first time that Chris has made a joke about Jada at the Oscars specifically.
Oh, and that last one was cutting.
That's the one you hit it for.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was a combination of that cutting ass joke, the fact that he's making fun of his wife's medical condition, on the world stage, and I think there's other drama
Which again,
that
he
we don't know
claims that
about.
he did not know about that, but
I don't believe him, because how do you know a man for 30 years? He's known Will for at least 30 years. He's known Jada for at least 15, started 3 whole movies with her. They got kids the same age.
Right. I totally forgot about the Madagascar stuff until somebody posted that like right before I started the show tonight. I was like, oh yeah, Madagascar.
Exactly.
Now I think Will had a sucker attack. I don't think you hit a man for no shit like that. I think Will did.
No, I think it was more.
Shit. I think he did with some other shit. I think what's going on with Will, man, like he did is like I think he feared the way people look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think he think people look at him like he a soft ass nigga. And so he gotta buck up.
And he talks about that. He talks about that in his memoir.
Do he? I ain't never.
Yeah. I highly recommend the memoir, because it definitely like reminded me that like he's not Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bright color, like family man Will. Like at the end of the day, like he has like he's had people who have like threatened other people's lives on his behalf. And
so you think this is tied into the entanglement thing?
No, because
not necessarily entanglement thing. You talking about how you feel about it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
I don't think that has anything to do with it, because they have an arrangement. And
right, that's what I thought. And then everyone keeps bringing that up, like that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like I don't
think that has anything to do with anything, because because like Jada had her thing with August, but Will also had his thing with Margot Robbie. I don't think he cares about that.
Right. Bobby, good.
I've been married for Will was I don't give a fuck about that arrangement. He was not okay with that. Like first of all, that's not Will's character. You know that's not Will's character. Just by the way he is. He was forced into that shit. Number two, you could tell he loved Jada, want to do anything for her. I'm gonna tell you, because I want you to be happy that this is cool. But unless you into that kind of lifestyle, like hardcore, like that, I feel like you ain't gonna be okay with another man fucking your wife.
And I get that, but at the same time, he is like Will has said in his memoir that he failed Jada a lot, and that's like so.
He can't take that on Chris. That's not Chris' fault.
No, he can't. He can't. Absolutely cannot. But I do think that plays a role in like the whole entanglement aspect of things as well. Is like because like the house that they live in, Jada didn't want to live in that house. He bought that house after she straight up was like, "I don't want to live here," and then named it after her.
I think he, and I don't know the right way to say this that's not offensive. So I'm just gonna say it the way I know how to say it. I think dude's a cuck. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the type of dude who likes, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but you can't then try to boss up on Chris Rock to try to show that you bigger than that, or that you.
I don't even think it's about that. I think it's more about his ego, and it was just kind of like to him, his ego.
Oh yeah.
He views. And he talked about that in his book, and he said it as though he were past it, and I don't think he's past it, that he views his family members as kind of an extension of him. And so when you insult my daughter, my wife, my son, you're insulting me. You're hitting at my pride. And you're not about to do that over and over and over again and me not say shit.
You know what I thought he was going to do? We went up there, though? I thought he was going to do some gangster shit, like go over there, like put his hand around Chris Rock, and really have a fireside chat, a national fireside chat with
him.
Oh, that's not cool. Because listen. I get not talking about somebody's illness. Now, to an extent, because I'll be honest, I didn't think it was a problem with the joke. I understand her sensitivity to it, and you gotta take that into consideration as a human being. But
then you also have to take
and he's Chris Rock.
Yeah, like Chris Rock. He made all that money off of good hair, so he knows what it is when it comes to Black women in their hair to have made that comment.
Yeah, and like y'all said earlier, I think he just looked down and was kind of like, y'all do comedy. He just looked down and saw a line. He looked down and saw a line.
Yeah. And
It was like the movies. There's a bald-headed woman. Bald-headed woman. You and J.I. James.
And he does have a mild form of Tourette's, if I'm not mistaken. He has some kind of learning disability or something.
I didn't know.
You know what I read too is, or no, I heard, I was listening to a podcast that Chris Rock was on like 2 weeks ago, and he was talking about how he's been in therapy like all this time over the past few years, trying to get over like his brothers clowning him and beating him up and shit like as a kid. So then this happens, is like, oh, what terrible timing for you, dude. You know? But
it's just a bad list. It looks like it's just a bad look for everybody involved. I don't think it's no winners. Chris, I mean,
not at all. There's
Chris
no
Rock looked bad. Will Smith looked bad. They even got fake pictures of other Oscars reacting to it, so people who wasn't there look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
I sent that to Jameson and our brother Cameron, and I realized, like, oh wait, that's from when they read the names wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Or when they announced the wrong winner.
The winner.
Best winner.
Yeah.
But then you add on top of that all of the celebrities who are coming out who like really could just keep their mouths shut, and now they looking bad, and now they getting dragged all over the internet. Everybody.
That's the thing. It's like sometimes people see some shit going down, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm not a part of this, but I should be, right? Should I be a part of this? Should I say some shit?"
I gotta say that was the biggest thing yesterday. Was like the number of white women specifically who were like coming out at Black women on like Twitter and different social media about this. And it's just like, or no, what got me, there was a writer, she like writes for Grey's Anatomy, and she tried to say that like, she was trying to like equate Will Smith slapping Chris Rock to like growing up in an abusive household. And it's like, girl, Fresh Prince ain't your daddy. What is this? And it's just like a lot of that.
The opportunity with the information. Here's how I break it down and put my own little dumb spin on it. People crazy.
All right, guys, let's take a look at Drew's.
I just, as a stand-up comedian, I just err on the side of people being able to say whatever they want to say and let the room decide. Because let's be honest, everybody laughed. Will Smith laughed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He laughed until he saw Jada.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah, exactly.
And then Will just took it, and I bet Jada didn't even expect that. I bet Jada at home like, nigga, why you hit the nigga? Like, why the fuck did you
probably?
Hit the
Honestly, probably.
Yeah. And you know what? He's in the front row too. I have a feeling if he was sitting like 3 rows back, it wouldn't have happened. He would have got I'll talk to you later, man.
Which is another point to why the whole talk about him taking his Oscar away is dumb. Like, y'all know they sat him up front for a reason, right? Because he wanted it was his night.
Too. I don't want him to take his Oscar away, but then somebody said, Kanye West is banned from the Grammys, is it? For words.
Yeah.
Words. So if we being consistent, they 2 different organizations and all that, but it's like the different side of the same coin. So if you being consistent though, if you gonna kick him out for the Grammys for words, what you gonna do for Will Smith? You know what I'm saying?
But if we're talking about consistency, let's talk about Mel Gibson, because didn't he just win an Oscar a couple of years ago after like all of the shit he's done? And there's been multiple abusers and like nasty men like that who just
his shit was
every year.
Yeah, he was very verbally abusive and all that. Yeah. Did he ever put his hands on anybody?
I'm sure he did.
He was crazy.
He went to jail, didn't he?
Huh?
I feel like he went to jail for something.
I don't think so. I know he's directing the next Lethal Weapon. They're doing another Lethal Weapon now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're doing Lethal Weapon 5, and like Richard Donner gave his blessing for him to direct it. And it's like,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Still,
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I fucking love those movies, but
now they gotta punish Will, but they shouldn't take his Oscar from him.
No,
because they owed it. They owe him a few Oscars. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For itself. You can't take shit from the man as far as his work go. And they don't like. I don't think they like Will no way because he done did so much good shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As far as his work, his movies, I don't know what he like. I don't follow the nigga or nothing like that. So, but his work is just crazy. And for so long, y'all owe him some Oscars. So don't take the Oscar, but he got to be punished.
No, he earned that.
You're gonna be able to walk up on comedian
like 10 times over.
Yeah,
Oscar for sure. Let's take a look at Drew's tapestry, you guys. What do we got here? Oh, we got Pain and Panic. Well done.
There's a lot of cartoons that are trying to own each other in the middle.
George
As they
Jetson.
should.
Oh my god!
Bunch
Like Marge looks like she is in love.
Yeah,
with
Marge
George
is in
Jetson.
heaven. Yeah,
She ready to risk it all.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a little. Seeing those two characters together, it's kind of weirded out. You know, it's like sacrilegious.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, right. It feels wrong. It feels like
Yeah, it feels
I
wrong,
shouldn't be doing this.
No,
Like
it
they got
feels
the
right.
Gargamel Glory.
Feels right. I like that. It feels right.
Gargamel's good. You got the Ukraine flag. You got Heisenberg, the rewarder over there. Oh yeah.
I like how the slap looks like it's slapping Marge's hair down.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only because I ran out of room.
Oh, that's good. Anybody have anything they want to plug coming up?
I don't. Just check out the podcast, Comedians on South High.
Comedians on South High, highly recommended as always. Check that out. Yeah, go ahead.
Super random. It's not something too well, I guess it is. So I do improv at the Nest. We had a segment that was like about the Nest and them selling out shows this morning. So
That's awesome.
go see local improv. You might see me.
Awesome.
You might see other people who are great.
Right. Just go to the Nest and gamble that you might see Yanni, and if you don't, you'll see somebody else that's fun.
Win-win.
Garrett, your mic. What else you got?
It works. My wife, it worked. Like, yeah, come see me at 5 p.m. mics at comedy clubs throughout New York, and 7 o'clock mics at bars around Brooklyn.
Perfect.
If you live in New York and you're watching this, come be one of my bringers at Broadway Comedy Club on April 13th.
Nice.
Let me perform at an actual club for once. And
nice.
I don't know. Follow me on social medias at Garrett Snipes on all
Beautiful.
of them. So.
And come to the Wednesday comedy open mic at Forest tomorrow. Sign up at 8:30, show at 9:30 if you feel like being there. I don't know if I'm hosting tonight or not, or tomorrow or not, but I'll be there. I'll be hanging out or whatever. Drew, you got anything?
Just like and follow Squeezecast.
Yeah, like and follow Squeezecast on Facebook.
All this stuffs.
And Twitter and all that stuff. Thank you guys again for doing the show. Put your hands for Yanni Clemens, Bobby Dodds, Drew Rogers, Garrett Snipes, producers Cameron Rogers and Anna Kapakova, and for me, Jameson Rogers. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you around.